you can hear, rolling into boost, the BFD was doing pretty good. That was just rolling into it. I was testing an oil leak that we had, and yeah, I mean, it pulled good, pulled hard, it was fast. And then we got to St. Louis. So as you can hear right there, it kind of bogged just a touch and then picked back up and melted the tires. That one was so good that I decided I was going to turn around and I was going to try it again. And it was all going good until right there. And that is when this started. Guys, so we are down here at the shop. So I did a thing on the power tour. I didn't record anything. We were just kind of, cruising, whatever, not causing a scene. All of a sudden, we were causing a scene, and I popped the motor. Check it out. I'll turn the camera around. So I've been back from the power tour for a week. You can see where that my gender reveal stained the converter, and pretty much everything else under the hood is pink. The motor is pretty much pink, and so but we popped something. I don't know what it was. We were doing a burnout in St. Louis and it let go. It was a pretty good burnout. I went through and did one, come back to do another, and it didn't go so well. So Haley and I pulled this thing out yesterday, and I'm just kind of doing a little diagnosing today. I got the Nova over there, had to do a little fixing on it. So we're gonna see what popped. It sounds like a rod to me. It sounds like it could have been a rod, maybe broke a ring gland, but I've got all the bolts loose for the heads, so we're about to pull these things off, and we're going to see what broke, because it is this side. It is driver's side related, because pulled the rockers and push rods and all that stuff. I thought maybe I just been a push rod. It's a little more epic than that. So I'm going to pull this head and see what we got left. All right, so it doesn't look too bad. It looks like this piston might have kissed the head just a little bit. Could have been a wrist pin let go, something of that sort. Sounds a little deeper than that, really. This right here, everything on this side looks pretty good. Now I'm leaning towards maybe a lifter could have collapsed, because it sounds pretty epic. So, or it sounded pretty epic, and so. And it just like bogged. It did not want to turn over anymore. Could have, lost a main bearing, anything crazy, bent that rod, causing this right here to do that. So we'll go a little deeper, see what we got. We have discovered our problem. So this rod looks a little darker than the others. Check that out. A little bit of bearing material hanging off the side. Seems as if we just lost a rod bearing. Spun it, and then I'm assuming that happened about mid burnout, and that's the reason that it tried locking down. So it definitely bogged, and I could tell that it was not good. So at this point right here, it's gonna have to go to the machine shop. I do not know if if the crank's going to be salvageable or not. I didn't run it long like that, but it doesn't take much. In all reality, whenever that you have one that does that, the next thing you have is a hole in the block. So we got lucky and caught it before that happened. But you know, as far as this motor goes, it's going to be toast. We're going to fix it up, and you know, we'll build another motor out of it. But we'll just have to let the machine shop see how they feel about it. But that's it. That was my knock. So thankfully it's nothing too bad, and I can still hopefully use all the parts that come out of this motor. But we toasted this one. On to the next one.